Hey everyone, and welcome back to P.U.G. That's Pickup Games. My wife has tried to help me with this whole upside down writing thing and saying D and upside down G. I'm gonna get it eventually, but that's not what this is about today. We're gonna be going back into building the Zepplin, doing my whole talking about Blizzard and stuff like that. So let's just get to it because I'm only allowing myself approximately 10 minutes per video for these. And as you know, I got a while to go. We're going to see how many of these videos it takes. I'm going to be recording 2 of them back to back today because I am running a little bit behind schedule. I like to try to make sure that I get at least 2 videos out per week. I did get the Guardian Chronicles one out earlier this week. I'll be doing these 2. I'm going to try to record Dungeon tomorrow. It really just depends on Tychus' sleep schedule. Sadly, he's been a little annoying with his sleep schedule. Again, I also know that this paper is really plastic is really loud. I found that out last time whenever I listened to the audio and everything. But that's all I can say. I can make random noises. Again, we're gonna put this little black plastic thing to the side. That's gonna be our last thing that we open up. That's gonna be a surprise just for us. Put all these little extra pieces because it's like an IKEA furniture. You get all these extra pieces with it. Definitely won't be a problem in the future. And instead of just randomly talking and unpacking things, we're gonna get back to it. Here's the box again. Hopefully we finish it soon because this thing's just gonna get harder and harder to pack up and leave out of reach of the child as time goes on. But anyway, last time we got the people put together because I spent too much time talking ahead of time like an asshole. Okay, so this time we are going to be putting together the ballista. So let's try to find parts that look like a ballista. That is not it. As soon as I find the desired bag, aha, I found it. I think this is everything that I need. This looks like mostly it. So we'll get back to talking about that. It is about to start storming here, so if you hear a lot of rumbling noises in the background, that's the storm rolling in. The original line is that's the fog rolling in for you World of Warcraft people. Alright, so where did we leave off last time? We were talking about Warcraft 3, I believe. Again, I didn't want to stick too much onto that because as much as I enjoyed Warcraft 3, my true bread and butter belonged to other games. First, we're going to talk about StarCraft because holy hell did I love StarCraft. Is this not everything? Why would they just give me part of it in the bag? Man, I need to get better at separating this crap. Okay, so I know this is just the worst video to watch ever, and I apologize. Why am I even throwing these away? Who knows? Again, it's just gonna make life so much harder later on. Do I need any of these? Are these part of it? All these pieces look the same. So under the purple, I'm gonna belong to it because it's not gonna have purple. I'm assuming no. Anyway, I'm gonna keep on talking while I search in this bag for everything. So StarCraft was a major portion of my life. I enjoyed StarCraft a lot more than I did Warcraft back in the day. So much so that I always told my friends, hey, the moment they release a World of StarCraft, I'm going to be dropping World of Warcraft. I mean, I knew that they would never release it, but I just said I would drop World of Warcraft in a heartbeat to go ahead and play World of StarCraft. I enjoyed the world of StarCraft so much more. I enjoyed the characters. I liked the sci-fi theme a lot more. It was just overall much, much, much cooler. Those are definitely Zepplin parts. Those are definitely Zepplin parts. 7 parts. No, this is like the boat. Oh, this thing came with the Alliance boat. Huh, neat. I wish that this thing had like parts list, like a label of where everything is. I guess maybe. No, not you. Okay, I'm looking for the thing with the brown wheels. That should help. How do they look? They look like this. Oh, so this thing isn't remotely packaged separately. It's literally just all in separate little bags. And I have to guess. Fun. This is going to be a lot harder than I thought it was, guys. My bad. Again, last time I built this, it was many years ago with many an alcohol and many a bin. Well, I only had one bin, but either way, I had a bin with me, and that made life a lot easier. So anyway, let's talk about StarCraft, because I only have 4 minutes left, and I haven't talked about anything yet. These videos are going to be forever. So yeah, StarCraft, me and my friend Anthony, one of my best friends, probably, you know, still like him and David, I consider my 2 best friends, even though like me and David barely talk these days. He's the one that got me the Yeti mic. Love you, David. If you're watching this, I'm gonna hug you, even though you hate being hugged. He got me the Yeti mic. My friend Anthony, he's been my friend since sophomore year of high school. We played a lot of StarCraft. I moved out at a pretty young age. I moved in with my brother. He worked offshore, so that meant that he was hardly ever home. And so Anthony would come over all the time. Anthony basically lived with me in that whole process. I'm just opening things now and just pouring them out. I'm gonna dig for the pieces as I need. This is gonna be hell. Meaning that the dungeon review probably isn't gonna come until after I finish this, because I don't know how I'm gonna pick this up with any merit. Okay, so I need 2 4 and 2 6s that are brown. That's 1 4. 2 4. Okay, so we got to start, guys. Okay, so yeah, StarCraft. Granted, we love the base game. Most of our things came from the custom games. We played a lot of the custom games, like a surreal amount, to the point that we became basically like masters at it. He brought his computer over to my house to actually hook up to my internet and everything, and we played. Our favorites were the tower defense games. We played so many of the freaking tower defense games, it was ridiculous. We got to the point where we wouldn't even queue up with other people because it would just slow us down. We would go in and just queue up with each other and doing 4 and 6 man maps, just the 2 of us, because that was our favorites. I can't tell if I'm just not being able to see the proper brown in this lighting, or if this is the brown that they're talking about. It's a little off, but I'm not seeing a different colored 6-piece. I did unpackage everything, correct? Yes, I did. Well, not unpackaged, but I do have everything with me. I see everything. But enough of that, enough of StarCraft. We are going to be moving on to World of Warcraft next, because that is why everybody is probably here. Well, I mean, you're probably here because, you know, you're my friends and you're helping me support this, and so you don't really care what I'm saying that much. This thing is this can't be multicolored like that. You know, maybe in between videos I'm going to unpackage these things a bit more. I wanted to do this all as like true time as possible, but I don't know if you guys really want to watch me digging around Legos trying to find a proper colored brown piece that is probably right in front of my freaking face that I cannot find. I'm a freaking idiot. I feel so stupid right now. Like, it's impossibly stupid. Either way, I know I got nothing done this video. I literally unpackaged some plastic. Talked about a little bit of StarCraft. I'm just gonna go ahead and end off with talking about some of my favorite StarCraft stuff before I even get back to building. That way, I've at least talked a little bit. Favorite StarCraft unit is the Archon. I've always loved the Archon, followed closely by the Firebat. Love the Firebat. Thing just tore apart Zerg. And I just love the aesthetic of just dual flamethrowers, massive suit, all that stuff is just really cool. Again, I'm sorry about all this mess. I played Protoss over Terran. I did play a lot of Terran. I played no Zerg whatsoever, though. I was never good at Zerg. I wasn't a huge fan of Zerg. I wasn't a fan of the Zerg storyline that much. They were just the enemy to me. And, you always need a good enemy. Contrary to what Warcraft will tell you these days. But yeah, that's about it for I'm gonna talk about on StarCraft, and I promise on the next video we will talk more about we're gonna start talking about World of Warcraft, and I'm gonna have this unpackaged a little bit better. I'm gonna find the pieces that I need in between the videos. That way we can just get into it, and I can build and we can talk, and it won't be me just scrambling around making a lot of noise at little baggies. Thank you guys for paying attention, letting me talk, even if all of that. See you at the next video. If you have anything you want to talk about StarCraft-wise or annoying noise of Crinkle-wise, just go ahead and leave some comments on that. As always, I'll also have the link in the description if you want to help me open my own store or anything. This isn't my traditional video, so I'm not going to give the traditional sign-out stuff. So, bye-bye!